I just asked Teresita one day, I said, you know, what's the worst problem you have here in this area? She said, I'll show you in the morning. I stepped out of the car into this village. It was around 150 people who had been displaced, and they lived on the banks of the river almost like homeless people.
Well, you see, it's a very long story we have with the community of Monte de los Olivos.
Before coming to Olivos, we were living on the Olua River by the bridge. When we were there, we suffered a lot because we had to go out and find iron to sell so we could eat.
The city decided that that was not a good image for the city. So they picked them up and moved them out into the center of a palm forest and told them that they could live there. They had no clean water. There was nothing to eat. I said to Teresita, all these people are going to die. And she goes, yeah, I know. First thing we need was a well. We need clean water. That was the first thing. Olivos today is a different place. The biggest difference is in their faces. There's hope.
I will just never ever forget turning into that village and just seeing what was beginning for them. I remember standing there and looking back at the road and the houses and thinking there's something more for Soles4Souls here other than just bringing these people shoes to put on their feet. The families were constructing the homes, they were rebuilding their physical lifestyle, but what was beyond that for them?
We brought in, you know, hundreds of pairs versus thousands of pairs at one time, and we kind of dole them out a little bit at a time. And we didn't try to hit a home run the first day. We hit some singles and doubles to try to teach them some things. And now we feel like, okay, it's time to expand the program. It provides a means for them to have not only income, but a skill that they've never had before or never really even dreamed of having.
This is one of the most crucial parts of their existence, and that is creating a long-term solution so that they can be independent. We are writing volume 2 of Olivos.
You pull up in a truck and you have 20 pounds of beans and 20 pounds of rice, and you give it to them, and they're very appreciative of that. But for them to be able to go and buy that, to provide them a means whereby they can support their family and they don't have to take charity, is a big deal.
You know, with Olivos and growing this relationship through microenterprise, we're gonna be there. I have a lot of hope for the people of Olivos.